I'm your host, David Lattenborough, and this is Planet Dirtmouth. The knight, like most bugs, is capable of surviving falls from incredible heights. Its diminutive stature and strong carapace ensure its protection. While it is unclear how far the knight has traveled, we can be certain of what brought it here: rocks. The bugs of Dirtmouth collect rocks that they fancy, and most can be seen carrying a few with them at all times. However, some are more covetous than others. Like the Vengefly King, a predator with a particularly nasty tactic to lure its prey. It finds a helpless creature and catches it in its mandibles, hoping its cries will attract the goodwill of a passerby, and when it does, the Vengefly leaps into action and lets out a howling shriek to stun its prey. But on this day, the Vengefly King bit off more than it could handle. It was no match for the knight, who easily dispatches the foe, spilling its giant hoard of fancy rocks on the cavern floor as the knight heads deeper underground, knowing the shiniest treasures come from the darkest places. The knight is known to be a bit rapacious in its hunt for the finest rocks, sneaking into areas it should not be, and on this day, the knight would learn to regret this behavior when it happened upon the brooding Moloch, one of the last of its kind. It harbors all manner of defenses: sharp claws for slashing, powerful legs to jump and slam on top of its prey, and, worst of all, vile saliva capable of melting even the hardest exoskeletons. It looked like this was lights out for the knight, but our fearless adventurer has one final trick up its sleeve. It is immortal. Scientists have not yet solved this mystery, but the truth is clear. Whenever the knight meets an untimely demise, it finds itself waking up on the nearest bench, renewed, but empty. And it will stop at nothing to reclaim the rocks it had collected. With the Moloch dispatched, the knight headed off. It had one final objective: to visit Salubra, the finest rock collector in all of Dirtmouth. The knight's interest in all of these rocks now apparent. If it adorns itself with enough of Salubra's charms, then it might one day receive the greatest gift of all: a kiss. But until then, the knight can only dream.